Hey guys, I hope you've had a great week so far. I know it's the end of the week, girl. I know. But I hope you had a great week. So my face is bare, and that's because we are going to play around with the items from my PR Ipsy Extra. Given that I already did the try on of the Ultimate, I did the try on of my paid box, and I prioritized the paid box because I was curious about the concealer and stuff. Those videos are linked in the description box, as well as some of the unboxings for the month of May. I figured get home, wash my face, and let's play around with the product from the PR box, mainly because I was still curious about this baby over here, the Laura Geller Pinking of You palette. I have not played with her. All we did was swatch her, and that's it. So I was like, okay, let's play around with her, see what that looks like as a whole, how she performs, because in my humble opinion, I didn't love how it swatched. But now I'm curious. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But listen, I just washed my face, like I said, and it feels so tight. So we are going to start off with the First Aid Beauty, which I really loved. So I ended up getting a backup. I'm going to apply that literally everywhere. Okay, this is going to be, if you didn't get it, this is the Daily Resurfacing Lotion with 2% niacinamide. Loved it because of the packaging, but also truly loved her because it's worked for my skin. Then again, no kidding, I've been using so far in the past maybe 6 weeks, I'm rotating like 5 or 6 moisturizers. Have I been 100% married and true to just one? I never have been. But when it comes to a moisturizer, I know what my skin likes, and there are handfuls that I've truly enjoyed, and I'm rotating. Like, I'm still using, look at the St. Jane, I got a good dent in her. I'm still using her because it's so good. Remember this one? Look how bright that blue is. This one I'm also still rotating because it's that good. Entonces, this is something that if I'm applying makeup over top, I don't apply too much of the moisturizer, but I like, because once you apply, like, I feel moisturized already, but it doesn't feel like oily and weird or tacky. Now we're gonna move on to Shades by Sean, which was out of my paid box, but I really have been liking her. Entonces I figured it made sense to kind of sort of show you guys how it is that I'm using it, just in case some of you find that it's not working for you. When it comes to my eyebrows, literally nothing on the eyebrow right now. All I did was a brow lamination several, I'm gonna say last weekend. Now the Shades by Sean does have 2 sides. It has a fluffier, longer side, and then a very fine, short side. The short side doesn't seem to apply much of any product, so I apply the product with the thicker, the longer side. I'm not being like super precise or anything. I'm literally going in and combing the product onto my eyebrow. I'm going to do that on both sides. Turn her over. I'm going to use the very short side to shape and sculpt my brows. Then I will go along the edge like so. Let me just perfect that for a second. And there we have the one eyebrow. I'll do the same thing on the other side. And there we have it. I'm just gonna let that sit and fully dry down. I'm gonna quickly apply a face. That way we can move forward to the eyeshadow, just because I know people are gonna ask. The Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani. This is like their newer formula. 7.6 is my go-to shade. The concealer I'm gonna use is gonna be the Say Concealer. They sent it to me in my paid box in HB5. Formula's nice, applies well, great shade match if I'm trying to get like a spot on shade. But the applicator, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm gonna put my foot down and keep saying it's horrible. I'm gonna switch up my powder for today. I normally do my one size, but I'm gonna go in with Cherry Peach Easy Bake Duo by Huda Beauty. Now we're gonna move on to the eyeballs, right? The primer I'm gonna use is gonna be my Level Up Primer, which I created along with Ofra Cosmetics. They are gonna have a new launch. I don't know the launch date yet, but maybe it launched already. But their new launch, I got it. I'm gonna show it to you guys at some point soon, but it's a very pretty launch. So I'm gonna take my Level Up Primer. I'm gonna press and blend, and I'm using this one because I want to give Laura Geller a really good shot. Like, I'm all about a good eyeshadow palette. It's pretty neutral. I would love a really crazy deep shade. We didn't get that, but you know, I'm not gonna dismiss the palette. It's a great everyday super neutral basic palette. My primer has been blended. I am going to create something. Don't ask me why, because I'm not there yet. So let's begin with, let's go with this taupey shade over here. Let me know in the comments if you have, oh, there's a mirror here, duh. Let me know in the comments. Girl, I barely picked up any product. Okay, let me know in the comments if you tried the palette, if you got the palette. Have you played with it? Did you create a look? Did you like the formula? And if you don't know where the comments are, just like scroll down a little bit. You'll still hear me talking, but you'll find the comment section below. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it on the crease and buff it out. This is way more intense than what you see there, which is kind of kooky because I've already got drama going on and I wasn't even trying to go that deep. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eyeball, but do you see what I'm saying? Also, my brush is a Refer 01. It's a great brush brand for sure. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. You know what I think I'm going to do? Because at this point, like, that's the deepest shade I think we're going to get out of this. I'm going to switch my brush over to like a fluffier eyeshadow. This is going to be the 203 by BK Beauty. Let's give this one a shot. I want this all over the lid. It picked up a lot. I'm going to tap out just in case. Okay, this one is more so true to what you get out of the pan. Let's open and awaken the eye. That's pretty. Okay. Okay. So I'm not swiping. I am tapping. And as you can see, the formula is actually really nice. I don't know what happened with that swatch, but so far so good. And then you guys remember there was like a topper situation, right? I'm in the mood to dirty brushes today. So I'm grabbing a fluffy brush. This is an Alter Ego for another great brand. We're going to dip into this shade here. I don't know if you can see the little flecks of glitter, but it's definitely a topper. I'm going to tap all over the lid, but I am avoiding that crease. With the brush, I'm literally getting much of nothing, so let's go in with a finger. A lot better for sure. All right, so if you look at the eyeball, you get sparkles out of one, and you have a matte finish on the other. I think I like the sparkles, so I'm gonna add sparkle on the other side. Not that I have a choice, because it's not like I can quickly remove it unless I go grab tape and it becomes a whole thing. It is a dry formula. If you have dry lids, you might necessarily not like the dry sparkles on your lids, but everyone's different. Everyone's got their own little personal preference. And this is one of those things that you are gonna get shimmer on the rest of your face. It's just part of the situation. Now, because I am who I am, I do need to dirty another brush. No product. This is all clean, brand new clean brush. I'm gonna buff out that edge. I want it to be nice and seamless and smooth. Where's the brush? Here we go. So I'm like, where's the brush that I use on the under the eye? Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then I'm going back to that brush I used on that crease. Whatever is left, I don't want crazy intensity. So whatever is left, I'm gonna add at the bottom for a little bit of a shadow. Eyeliner is going to be a must, so I'm going to use this 24/7 liquid liner by Urban Decay. I'm going brown because I don't need like the starkness of the black for this eye look. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And if you're wondering, this is the Surratt eyelash curler. Amazing. I love her. Don't look at her. She has to get cleaned. And then the YSL Lash Clash. This is in the regular black. I want to go back to the eyebrows and show you. This is what they look like. They're nice and matte. The skin above, I don't know why it's always shiny. It has nothing to do with the gel. This is what my eyebrows look like. I could go in with a little bit of a pencil. This is going to be the Benefit Precisely My Brow in number 6. And just kind of like get these little areas, see here, where it's just thin and sparse. I feel like once my brows are sculpted, they're pretty decent, right? At least you can tell I have eyebrows. So it's just a matter of like filling in these little areas that look a little thinner. But I like the combination of the brow gel and this formula. It doesn't feel tight and uncomfortable, at least to me it doesn't. And it grips onto my brow pencil really, really well. But this is one of those formulas that's absolutely amazing because it's pretty waxy and pigmented, but creamy at the same time. And just like that, that's like a go-to brow for me. And it's super simple to put together because it's literally 2 products. And I can get it done in like 60 seconds. And I know someone's going to ask, so I'll go ahead and say it now. Do I think the brow gel would work for me had I not laminated my brows? I think it would work, but I don't think it would hold the way it's holding right now. I have really stubborn brows. I'm very picky with brow gels. That is no secret. I don't like 90% of brow gels I've tried. But there are a handful that have shocked me because they've worked so well, but only once my brows are laminate. Like, I wish I didn't have to laminate my brows every single time in order to get the effect that I like out of my brow gels. Like, a lot of people just apply their brow gel and it like move on with life. I can't do that. So no, I don't think it would work as well for me personally had my brows not been laminated. I'm gonna go ahead and brighten the under eye just a little bit just to balance. So I want to brighten the T-zone. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Artist highlighter. It is in Cheerful Beige. I paid for this. I bought this. It's amazing. I love her. Moving on to the brushes, which I have not used. I'm not going to use both. I'll just use like the one. Let me see the shapes again. This one here is going to be your cream or liquid blush. I'm going to set her to the side. We're going to use the Misho fluffier one, which I've been liking, like these little fluffy brushes. So I'll use this one and the palette I received in May because it's actually really nice. Wait a minute. Oh, for a second there, I felt like it was falling apart, like from the ferrule. I really have been liking this blush shade. I think it's really pretty. You can build her, which yesterday I applied so much of it that I had to like balance out the rest of the skin. Then I was like, girl, you got blush happy. But it's actually a really pretty blush. It's muted, so it's not a super bright something, but it's buildable. It's pink enough. It's going to work with a lot of complexions. And this palette is actually really nice, but my favorite thing is going to be that right there. Okay, the blush is on. And then I'm going to finish it off with the lip. Now, if you recall, in my paid box, I went with the peach. This one here is going to be the shade Plush, which is like a pinky, it's like a pinky hued something. Oh, it just like air came out. I was like, girl, I thought it was attacking me. It's just, okay, so they're both really wearable in terms of the peach and the pink. They add a little here of something. Super hydrating and comfortable. Don't over apply. I said it before, I'll say it again. It'll bunch up here and then it feels gross. If you wear a lip liner with this, the lip liner will fall apart unless it's a lip liner tint, like a stain. I'm gonna go ahead and melt all of this in and set it at the same time. All right, friends, and here is the completed look. Now, yes, the majority of the products were featured in my box. However, whatever was not featured in the box, I'll link below just in case you guys are interested in checking it out. I'll also have like the names and the colors, like the shades and stuff like that. But what do you guys think in terms of the look? I think it turned out pretty. It's like everyday wearable. I could wear this to the office and still feel pretty and done up without it being like super tasking to put together. Out of everything, what really, really shocked me was the eyeshadow palette. Like, I was really focused on the swatches and I was like, it's not swatching well. It's not swatching well. I complained about the palette not having a super deep shade. It still doesn't have a super deep shade, but it had a shade deep enough that I could intensify the crease and make it look the most for what it is with the palette. The topper super pretty as well. I'm not mad at all. It's a palette I'm keeping. It's actually really nice. Now, is it the most amazing palette and or formula I've tried? Absolutely not. No, but it is way, way better than the domed shaped. You know what I'm saying? Like, Laura Geller has a palette with a whole bunch of little dome eyeshadows in it. That was horrible. This one here kind of like stepped it up for them, which is great. Crazy part is, in the month of May, I've been proven wrong again. Twice. Once with the brow gel and now with the eyeshadow palette. Girl. But my friends, your opinion really does matter to me and it is your turn to share it. So make sure you go to the comments and let me know what you think about not just the eyeshadow palette, the look overall, the products that were featured in today's video, and whether or not you're gonna have an eye out for some of these products in add-ons for next month, because I'm pretty sure a lot of them will be in add-ons. All right, friends, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. You guys, do not forget to hit the like. It really helps me out. And if you're able to hype the video, I know a lot of people are hyping it. Thank you in advance. Remember, some of my most recent videos are going to be in the description box below. Make sure you go check those out. But YouTube is also going to recommend 2 videos here on screen they believe you're going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.